What's going on, guys? This is a follow-up video to the last video I made where I showed you guys how to make the spiral fidgets. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can turn the basic concept of creating one of these spiral fidgets into a bunch of different designs. The possibilities are pretty much endless once you understand these few key principles I'm about to tell you guys. Okay, so in the last video, we created the spiral part and the interior part. So I'm going to save both of these in a folder and I'm going to create a new document. So I'm actually just going to duplicate both of these. Okay, so now we have a copy of the interior and exterior part that we can mess around with. The first thing I'm going to teach you guys about editing these spiral fidgets is the base. So this base shape right here does not have to be like this by any means. You can make this shape however you want. This is just an example. Say you wanted to make a pass-through fidget in a different shape. You could easily do that. So to start, I'm just going to delete all these lines. Delete, delete, delete. Delete all those lines and delete this line and delete this line. So now what I want to do is I'm just going to draw a line from here to here, dimension it using clicking D and going from here to here, 45-degree angle. Okay, there we go. Now let's turn this into construction line by clicking on the line and choosing construction, or clicking the Q button on your keyboard. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna use the spline tool again, and we're gonna make sure to start here, and we can make this any shape we want. So let's say we go like this, 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 boom. I'm just gonna pull it in a little. Okay, so I think I like this shape, this general shape. So we're gonna mirror, choose our mirror line, click on this part, and we're again gonna use the parallel tool to click on both of these lines. We're again gonna use the parallel tool to line them up. So if you get it red, it just means that something has already been dimensioned. So I can see here, that's not supposed to be like that. So we'll click off, and there we go. It looks much better. So now I'm just gonna slightly adjust. Okay, I like that general shape. So now I'm gonna create 1, 2, 3 more using the mirror tool. So we'll click on mirror, choose our mirror line, go 1, 2, click off it, click back on the mirror tool, choose the mirror line again, and choose all 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we have the basic sketch done. So we're just gonna go ahead and hide that. And in the last video, I showed you how to make it in a cone shape, but I prefer to make it in a straight up cylinder so that I can edit it however I want. So let me show you how to do that. Right now, we're gonna be lofting this circle to this circle, which is going to create a funnel shape, but we don't want that funnel shape anymore. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on this sketch right here, and I'm gonna make it the same size as the other one. So I believe it was 55. Check. And now we're gonna choose the loft tool and make sure that it's lofting the correct circles so it looks like it is in this case. If it's not, you're just gonna click on one circle and click on another circle and click check. You can use the extrude tool if you want, but you don't have to. So as you can see, the part's hiding. If you're wondering why it's not showing up on yours, so we're just gonna unhide the part, and there it is. We have this cylinder, so we're gonna click on our helix and choose this right here. And we're gonna make it 1 revolution. And let's click check. Okay, so now we wanna make sure this sketch is showing, and we're gonna use our sweep tool again. So we're gonna click on sweep, hide these 2 planes so they don't get in your way, and we're gonna click on this shape we made. So let's click on it, sweep path, choose the helix, and we're gonna click on remove. Okay, so now we can hide the sketch and the curve, and as you can see, we have this cool shape made. So if you want to see how it looks like in the middle, you can click on section view, click on the top, and scroll down. So now you can just kind of see how it looks as it's coming up. So yeah, that looks really cool. But the thing is, you can't see it, so it kind of feels like a waste. So what I'm going to teach you guys how to do is how to create the cool shapes that you see me making. So to do that, all it is one sketch and one command. So I'm going to quickly show you guys. So we want to make sure that our front plane is not hidden, and you want to make sure that's right in the middle. So as you can see, our front plane's in the middle, so that looks good. So we're going to click on sketch and choose our front plane, and then we're just going to reposition it to the front. You can completely do this part however you want. I'm going to try to give it like a cool bubbly effect going down to see how that looks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose spline, start here, and just kind of do that. So looking pretty cool. So now I want to line up this point to my circle. So we're going to choose the pierce command, click on it, click on this point, and click on our circle. So now it's stuck in there, and we're going to do the same for the bottom. So now I'm just going to go through and just kind of edit this part a little bit. You can kind of do whatever you want, but I'm just going to edit it. Okay. I think that'll give it a cool shape. So I recommend, so you can honestly just play around with this part as much as you want. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, so now what you want to do is you want to use some lines and create like a little box around this little spot you just made. Oops. Okay, so now you have this little box and you click on it. And it looks good. So now what you want to do is you want to create an axis. So you're just going to start at the origin, draw it up, and you want to make sure these little yellow dots are on it. That means it's a parallel line. So click confirm, click escape, and click check. Now I'm going to use this tool called Revolve. So we're going to click on Revolve, and it says choose your face. We're going to choose this face we just made, Revolve axis, choose this one right here. And right now it's adding it, but we want to remove it. So removing it reveals the interior, which looks extremely cool. I think I'm just going... So now you can see we have the... So you can see how this could be easily customizable. You could change this as much as you want, change this shape as much as you want. Everything is really up to you. You could even do it on different kinds of shapes, like a square, a triangle. It's honestly up to you. I basically use these two techniques to edit every single one of them. So for this Coke bottle here, that's all it was. All I did was just trace this out and then revolve it around. If you want to get more precise images, you can use, if you want to get precise with it, you can use images from online and import it as reference. So I'm going to show you an example of that really quick. So let's say curvy line. And let's say we want to use, this as reference. So we're going to save it, save image, save, go to here, and we want to open up this sketch, and we're going to insert our image. So we're going to import, choose the image we just saved, and as you can see now, the image is right here. So we're going to click on it and draw a rectangle with it. So now what we could do is we could use a spline tool to trace around it to try to get the shape of it. But I'm pretty happy with the shape I already had made. So that's just if you guys want to use an image as reference, just a quick tutorial. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to slightly adjust this thing I made to make it a little bit more defined. Okay, I think I like that. And I'm going to choose and I'm also gonna edit this shape a little bit to make it a tiny bit simpler. Never mind. I guess I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, so now we have the outside part, but we need to create the inside part of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this document just as I did in the other video. Duplicate it. We can get rid of this image. Duplicate it, and we want to create an offset at the bottom. So we're gonna head to the sketch that we're using as reference, and we're gonna choose our offset command. You can use O as well. And we're gonna choose all of these lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're gonna drag it inwards, and I'm gonna do a 0.5. I actually wanna do I'm gonna do a 0.6 for this one so it has extra play, so it's extra satisfying. So we're gonna click on check, and actually I'm gonna do 0.5. Click on check. Now you wanna head to our sweep tool and wanna make sure that the sketch is showing. And we're gonna click on the interior one. So as you can see, we have an exterior one and an interior one. We wanna make sure we click on the interior one, as that one's slightly smaller, so it'll make it more like slidey. Anyways, so we're currently on the remove, and we wanna change it to the new. So click on new, and click check. So now this does not look that good. So the next step is to highlight the whole thing, and click on Boolean. Choose intersect, and boom. Just like that. It's complete. Just like that, we have the interior piece. So now I'm again gonna insert both the parts to my assembly to see how they work together. So boom, boom. And we're gonna highlight the whole thing, right click, and check on check interface. And as you can see, nothing's highlighted red, so that means that they're not intersected. But let me quickly show you guys. If I were to move this down and I highlight and it says check interference, it's gonna highlight red. Basically, this is telling me the two parts are intersecting and you need to fix that. So we can just go back. Looks good. Okay, so you can use these principles to basically create whatever spiral fidget shape you want. It's honestly really cool how simple it is. I posted this file on my Maker World if you guys want to check it out. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you guys. If you guys have any questions, just drop them in the comments. Or if you have any other tutorials you want me to create, just let me know. And thank you guys for watching.